Okay, you guys, this week we're gonna be working on our sun and moon. We're gonna add color to it, and then we're also gonna paint it. And I'm gonna explain what that means, okay? So our Crayolas are actually washable markers, okay? So they're water-based. So when they get wet, they kind of spread out, all right? And what I want you to do today is we're gonna use these to not necessarily color, but outline with, okay? At the front of this video is going to be a little video about warm and cool colors, or we'll show you a totally separate video about warm and cool colors. But your sun side should be mostly warm colors, and your moon side should be mostly cool colors, okay? If you get like a little bit of pink over here and let's say a little bit of blue or green over here, that's not going to be your problem. And I do include pink with the warm colors because red and white make pink, and red is warm, so therefore pink is warm, okay? So you can use it. So for example, if I wanted to give my sun a green or blue eye, that is a small detail, and it's not going to mess up the fact that the sun is going to be mostly warm, okay? If you want to give it a pink eye, that's fine, whatever you want to do, all right? If I wanted to give the moon a pink cheek, that is one small detail. Also, you can fill in all the way small details, okay? So if it's small detail, you can fill it in all the way. If it's a big detail, we're gonna outline it. All right, so I've got some small details filled in. Now let me show you what we're gonna do with our big details. So let's say I want my sun to be yellow. I'm not going to fill the whole sun in yellow. I'm just gonna go around the edge of the shape of the sun's face, and I'm just coloring the edge yellow, like an outline, right? Okay, I'm taking my time and doing a good job, putting in a nice layer of color there. It's not just like one little piddly line, okay? But you're gonna outline it. Small details you can fill in, like for example, this little guy is gonna get filled in, and then big details you're going to just outline, okay? So I'm gonna finish my sun side and my moon side, and then I'm gonna come back and show you exactly how this works, okay? Okay, you guys, so I just finished, and as you can see, my paper is not completely colored in, okay? It's not. I have a lot of white space. Okay, now you have to be prepared for some bleeding on this. Not like, oh, I hurt myself bleeding. But your watercolors are gonna bleed. As you can see, I've got a little bit of some green right here where the blue and the yellow mixed, okay? So you really wanna be careful right up against those lines, but also you're probably also gonna get some bleeding, okay? So what you're gonna do is just take your water and your paintbrush, and you just get that marker wet, and you kind of spread it around. I'm okay personally, like you see how this orange is bleeding out from the eyebrow? I'm okay with that. I think that looks really cool. It's gonna give it some shading, it's gonna make some of the colors blend, and it's still gonna look really pretty. Okay, look, I've already got some happening, and that's all right. As long as it's not too much, as long as you're not purposefully dragging color from here all the way in, it'll be fine, okay? So I'm just taking this color that I put on here and spreading it out. Some areas I may not want to paint at all, like the little areas that I completely colored in, or you might want to. You might want to get, like I might want to get this one wet and let it bleed out a little bit, okay? Now I'm going to do all of my warm colors, and then I'm going to make sure to rinse my brush really good and then do all of my cool colors. I also like how I don't have to be really careful because they're all warm colors. So like when I'm doing my triangles, I'm not really being all that careful. I'm just letting them all mix. And you see how they all mix and turn into, it looks like watercolor paint, doesn't it? And again, this works better because it's on watercolor paper. If I were to try to do this on regular paper, might not work as well. Okay, so hopefully you guys get the idea. I'm gonna finish mine while you guys work on yours. Do all of your warm colors and then all of your cool colors, okay? Awesome. Oh my gosh, you guys, look at how pretty the warm colors are. Okay, now I'm ready to start on my cool colors. I hope you guys are having fun. I just had to throw this in here. I wasn't planning on getting back on here and talking about this again until I was totally done. But oh, I love these marker paintings. I hope you guys really enjoy yourself, but also just take your time and do a really good job of keeping those paints where you want them, okay? All right, see you at the end. Okay, you guys, I like literally love this one more even than my first one. These are so beautiful. I can't wait to see y'all's. Oh, I love marker paintings. Okay, these are probably gonna have to sit in the drying rack until next week, all right? So put them in the drying rack when you're done, and we'll do something else with markers. Have more fun coming with markers and marker paintings. Bye, you guys.